Hello and welcome to this miniseries. On this episode, we are going to expose the fraud of the night journey. All credit to the Christian prince from whom we have learned the solution to this puzzle. According to Islamic legend, the night journey happened in the year 621. Muhammad flew from Mecca to Jerusalem, and from there he ascended to the heavens and met God and the prophets. There is one verse in the Quran that inspired this story. Surah 17, verse 1. This verse does not mention Muhammad by name, and the locations are not specific. Furthermore, the very next verse is about Moses, therefore this one is also about Moses. This surah used to be called Bani Israel, which gave the game away, so it was changed to Al-Isra as a neat trick to deceive the readers. Now that we know the verse is about Moses, we can understand the meaning. This verse describes Moses' journey from Egypt by night, delivering his people to Jerusalem, or possibly to the place where Moses receives the scripture. No Muhammad, no Burak, and no ascension to heavens. Just a scam. So, how was the story created? The verse is vague, so a story could be constructed based on just 3 words. Al-Haram, Al-Aqsa, and by night. In the Heresy of the Ishmaelites by John of Damascus, he did not mention this story at all, therefore it must have been created not earlier than the mid-8th century, probably in the 9th century when the Hadiths were written. By the time, places called Al-Haram and Al-Aqsa had been around since 697 and 710 respectively. The storytellers had those bits of information, plus the event happening by night. They had heard that Jesus entered Jerusalem on a donkey, so the story included a burak, which is a flying donkey. In pre-Islam, some people in Jerusalem claimed that Jesus ascended the heavens from the rock underneath the dome of the rock, and his footprints were there. That story was confused, as Muhammad was a title often used for Jesus, and the storytellers now had all the elements they needed for a story. Al-Haram was Moses speaking with God in the burning bush, but it became Mecca. Al-Aqsa was Moses speaking with God again and receiving the scriptures, but it became Jerusalem. Jesus entering Jerusalem on a donkey became Muhammad flying there on a burak. Jesus ascending to the heavens from the rock became Muhammad ascending to the heavens to speak with God and the prophets, inspired by the part of the verse that reads, "To show him of our signs." We will unveil more fraudulent stories shortly.